Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on this video we're going to be going over the new class that is coming this week and all its skills. The class is called the Oracle class. That's kind of weird saying that. It's like I'm saying class twice in a row. Okay, okay. Regarding Oracle class, the Oracle class is a damage support class. It deals damage and debuffs enemies. I also have a good positional skill shot and a big AoE, so meant to ensnare your enemies. Alrighty. Also, oh, I almost forgot. Sometimes I think the week after we have the 2024 summer collection coming. More than likely, it will come into the game maybe on the 20th, because that is when summer begins according to the calendar. But who knows? It might come in for a Wednesday or Friday, or it might come in on Thursday. I just don't know what day they're gonna actually get used for to bring it into the game. But most likely it'll be the 20th, since it is the beginning of summer. I'll make a video on that when it actually drops. I'm not sure if I'll be early enough to get the video since I'm working that the entire week, the week after. So I'll probably be late. Other YouTuber will probably get the chance to review all the new cosmetics regarding the summer collection. So that's out of the way. Let's get to the Oracle class. Alright guys, and this is the Oracle class. We got with the exception of the auto attack, don't really count. It's just for like keeping your target on opponent, so not really counts. Okay, on their first skill, it is called the Cosmic Shadow. Targets an enemy and channel their cosmic energy into a beam of dealing damage to them and those behind them. That's kind of like similar to the Ranger class, I think. Yeah, Ranger class. And you got the next skill is the Reset Variance. Deal damage to a single target. If it kills, resets all your cooldowns. So that's very, very handy. Well, from what's going on here in the description, this class is going to be very, very OP. Just by the description and how it's used. Yeah, I think I will be using this a lot, especially when doing boss fights. Yeah, I was just reading it. It's very good. It's very good crowd control also. Debuffs the enemy and deals damage at the same time. And it's got a big AoE. It's like all the class skills that you want into one class. In a way. It's got range. It's got close combat. It does the crowd control. And it debuffs. I mean, come on. It's like Over made this class is like it's for the players. All right, the time vortex summons a time vortex that repeatedly slows and deals damage to enemy. All inside the AoE, so that's very good. And we got the Thread of Fate, channels a few seconds to cut your target's current health in half. So it's very handy. And it's also mentioned here, damage reduced against bosses. That's not fun, but oh well, it helps, I guess. Cosmic Reverberation it marks the enemy, and it also let me reread that. It heals your enemy. I mean, it heals your. Oh my God, I'm reading things wrong. Okay, it heals the enemy. I mean, oh my God, it will heal. I'm like reading things off today. Okay, whichever the marker reverberation targets. So if your allies target that marked enemy, it will heal them. Okay, now that's the other way. God, I'm kind of stuck there for a second. Okay, and our first that's the auto attack. It's pretty basic, normal thing for every class. And now we get to the first skill, the Cosmic Shadow. It has similar skill to the Ranger class. When you first, I think it's the second skill. When you shoot your arrow and whatever is in line with that arrow, the arrow shot, it damages them also. If it's strong enough, you can kill your opponent. you're like, it's mostly like mob stuff, or if you're trying to farm, it's very good. It has a similar effect. Let's see. Yeah, it says here the spectral spear of the ethereal energy that cuts through monsters with lethal precision. It's a ranged attack. This attack spears the first enemy and hits those behind and applies the debuff called Bad Omen. I think the Bad Omen can be stacked up to 25%. I think it's every 5%, so that's very cool to have, especially when you start using your ultimate skill. Yep, it's very handy. Right, our next skill is the reset variance. Okay, the reset variance is, it says they have a pro tip. It's just to use the time vortex first, then use the reset variance, because because the I think the time vortex is every time you kill an enemy, something like that, and it kind of then you have your reset. You just reset your skill and you just loop the same 2 skill over and over. So it's a very very good. And the pro tip says run in and throw down the time vortex first. Then use your reset variance. That way your skill just constantly being reset and you can keep using the same thing. And deals a lot of damage. That's very handy. And it says here each kill it will reset your cooldown and you start all over. And also applies the Bad Omen. So that's like 2 in 1. Very good. It's a very good skill. Okay, and our next one is the Time Vortex. It's very handy. Time Vortex is a swirling mainstream of temporal energy that rends flesh, slows reality, and applies the stacking debuff Bad Omen to all enemies in the AoE and area effect. So this is very handy if you're just doing like farming for classes, or just if you're trying to level up, especially your regular class and your class XP. It's very also good for crowd control in a way, especially doing your AoE damage. And I also mentioned here that as I mentioned, Bad Omen increases damage taken by the enemy by 5% per stack, and it maxes out at 25%. This is very cool. All right, wait, did I? Why did I go back? Oh, I went back. Sorry, guys. Okay, this one, the next skill is I think this might be the ultimate skill. Yeah, this is the ultimate skill. It's called the Threads of Fate. When you use it, it reduces the enemy or the target's health in half, with the exception of the bosses. I think the boss is only reduced by 5%. I think that's what it's written. Yes. This regular target is like 50%, just as showing here, and this very short GIF. Reduced half on normal monster, normal stuff, but against the bosses it's only 5%. I guess I understand it's a boss, but still. We'll take what we can get. And let's see, make sure that if I'm missing anything. Oh, they also noted that this skill is ideal choice to use at the beginning of a battle. So if you like battling other stuff and you know that you're gonna be fighting a boss, getting this ultimate skill ready is very handy. According to what they have written down on their post. So I normally do that anyway, especially when I'm doing my in any class. I always try to max it out first. I go fight some mobs. That way I can max out my and have it ready, the ultimate skill. That way when I first start, I don't. Well, it depends on the class you're using, but on this one is actually said to use it first at the beginning of the battle, so that way you can get everything else ready, and by the time you get back to this skill, it'll be ready because you have that reset. Remember, you have the reset variance. That I think it was called. Yeah, it will reset all your cooldowns back to to the beginning. So this is very good. All right, I think our last skill is the cross skill. Yeah, this class is gonna be very OP when it came to the game, and a lot of us are gonna be using it. Our last skill is the cross skill. The cross skill is a skill that will heal allies who attack the marked target. Just like this right here shown in this video, this short video. Once you mark the target and your friends or allies, whoever you're with, your party, attack that target, it will heal them, I think, for 3 seconds. I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bit higher, maybe 5 seconds. It depends on the kind of boss you're fighting, especially if the boss hits really hard and often. Yeah, having well, you could offset that if you have a Moglin class with you. I mean, not a Moglin class, I think that, yeah, a Moglin master with you. That could also help with that, but still, it's 3 seconds. It's not much. I mean, that goes up just like that. I was hoping it'd be 5 seconds, but we'll take what we can get. Alright guys, that is all regarding the class, the Oracle class that is coming this week. I'm not sure when. We just got a snippet and said, hey, it's coming this week. I just look forward to it. And they'll probably post it on their website, their social media. I'll try to keep an eye on it when it will actually post. More than likely, it's going to be either Wednesday or Friday. So I can't really say. Alright guys, that is the run through of the Oracle class and all its class skills. Hopefully it comes in soon, that way we can start using it. I want to start using it because given by the description of each class skill, how they kind of tie into each other, it's going to be a very OP class to have. And a lot of us is going to be probably using it and testing it out, and how you can utilize it for each bosses. And they also have pro tips on their info page on their website. So if you want to know more, just read on to it. Go on their website and read it. It might help you out if you want to start using it. Alright guys, that'll be all on this video, and as always, thanks for watching. Later, peace. Oh, I forgot to do my outro thing. Later guys.